is going to pick. Looks like it will be the Corki coming out. Now, you already said not a great matchup. Rusty, what? Give me some insight there. Give me more.
This is a very good matchup for Lucians in the LPL at the very least. Every single time Corki gets locked in, Lucian is the counter pick to it because Phosphorus Bomb's impossible to hit.
There's a few levels under his belt. It is a lot more comfortable to push out. Recurve boat definitely helping there, and Clearlove may make his presence known on the bottom.
We have hit level 6 on Chen as well, so the opportunity to go straight in is there.
On Polymorph, moving forward. Kog'Maw dishing out a decent amount of damage, now pulling back. Lulu gonna flash out to trade tower aggro, on running for his life. He is stealthed up, but that's gonna be first blood for the Twitch. As the poison ticks down, the backfire for EDG, iBoy, the heal, and the barrier used to save him out.
Minutes now, it feels like, for AHQ, rushing the Hurricane, where there's only a blasting one picked up in the last purchase by iBoy. That feels really bad.
Yeah, when you cannot fully complete the Rage Blade, this is the worst feeling time of that build for Kog'Maw. You know, obviously the AP doesn't give a whole bunch as far as combat effectiveness for him, and that's kind of the trough that he does have to deal with. Meanwhile, EDG really regretting how that dive went. The extra kill going over to Twitch, kind of funding his move towards the Infinity Edge that should come in next, are going to make AHQ feel really good about that. Westor going to have to flash out of that one, though.
Finally finding a big advantage for Scout in the mid lane outside of just CS, forcing Westor out of lane pretty easily. May look almost
well aware of the Jen ultimate as well.
Yeah, Nan's positioning was never going to get him caught in the end as you were looking at that 2v2. Now, I'm a little bit sad it didn't work out for EDG because of the way they got themselves into that lane. His mid lane once again.
Now pushing in, that's the Stand United. Colin comes out, no flash for Westor this time around, so Scout more than comfortable to just bring it home and find the first kill for EDG.
Just continue to lane, continue to get that 1v1. Scout starts off strong, he continues strong. Clearlove wants to help
towards that Runan's second item on the way. We talked about On and the potential for this Twitch to roam, to make plays. Has not found the opportunity yet, but maybe it'll be a bit easier now that he's found a home in the mid lane. The Mountain looking to collapse. Mako, immediate flash out, no hesitation. Westor, the one who's going to back off. TP's going to get mashed. Will they be completed? AHQ ready for a fight. Ziv wants to turn this one back in his favor, but iBoy now free hitting onto the front line. Cho'Gath not tanky enough to fight that one back.
Here comes On.
Retreat on ready. Spray and pray coming out. Two members locked up. Monsoon to heal the squad. Scout now trying to turn this one back in their favor, but EDG is in trouble because the Twitch is just going rampant. But Ziv gets taken down. Lucian going in, moving forward. Triple kill, but not enough. Quadra comes in for Twitch in the end.
Holy moly, the kiting here from AHQ. They hold on to the Janna ultimate for so late for the re-engage to just apply the Ardent Sensor to all members and immediately flip that switch and turn around, going aggressively.
full and slow, AHQ responding to everything with.
On. Maybe find an opportunity on to Clearlove for now, just protecting the vision. Still hard to kill this Swanee, but Westor's on the backside. That's going to be an engagement they're looking for. In comes Corki, but it might not matter because Scout's going to get taken down. On is still up and alive. The double disengage is more than enough, but Scout lives way longer than he should. And suddenly the fight's turning back. iBoy trying to find the opportunity to free hit onto the back line. Not going to get an opportunity because AHQ are pushing forward. They found the pick that they needed. They found their fight, and they may find the Baron.
Yeah, they're going to force Mouse back to base. He does have a teleport. EDG pushing up the mid lane, and then they may use that teleport and try to collapse, but it's too late.
Cho'Gath has the feast. This should just be a free Baron.
Guaranteed. iBoy running away now. Team knows that they have to disengage. Mouse completes the TP as well. HQ own the map. Can they start to break inhibitors? Can they break open the base, or will EDG capitalize on those summoner spells and force a fight in their favor?
Yeah, the ideal situation for HQ right now is to pick up a bunch of outer turret gold, but they want to work with the double cannon minion wave right now. And extra pressure on this inhibitor turret while they have Westor run up the middle and try and get that secondary turret.
And that's really hard to do if you're AHQ. They will get some inner turrets. They won't get the bottom lane inhibitor you'd have to expect, just because their crowd control and their engage is weak. But EDG,
Clearlove looking to start the fight. That is going to be Janna immediately taken out. Scout is still alive, but has to leave the fight as quickly as he can. On is untouched, but suddenly is getting ripped through. That's the double kill. It is iBoy who is popping off, but Ziv fires back. An even fight, an even exchange, but EDG looking to keep it going. And suddenly Ziv is taken off. iBoy with the passive coming in clutch.
and from the grave, iBoy gets himself a third kill. EDG against the
HQ. I still feel like they're playing scared. They're still backing off. And that means that EDG gets free path to the Baron. This is a big deal. It's dropping quickly. Mountain's going to move in. We'll get a bit of sight there.
Are they positioning just
Mountain's
for a steal?
ready.
Okay, moving backwards. Who can get it? Clearlove secures it in the end. Now AHQ need to force a fight. Not sure if they want to do it though. Almost on the other side of the map. iBoy iBoy freely cleaning up the backside. Keep your eyes on the Twitch. Free hitting forward, trying to clean up the front line. Clear Love now tanked up, but iBoy coming into the side. He's ready to flank. That is the tank Kog'Maw. He doesn't have to be scared of anybody. He's pushing in. Fighting back, iBoy flying over. He's hungry for the kill. He's looking for a little bit more, but he has to back off on stealth up. Good tornado comes out to disengage the fight, but still a massive advantage to EDG.
Westor, finally by being full build, is a second major carry on the team and a major force to work with on. A second threat is what they need.
Mountain right story forward again. iBoy going to try to isolate. He's in the middle of the team. He may just get taken down with a beautiful flash away. Will keep him alive. AHQ trying to reset the fight, but Scout is now pushing in. iBoy is free hitting onto the line. Ziv is so tanky, but it might not be enough for redemption.
No
Healing
one's
up
dying.
AHQ. No one has died yet, but Mouse has isolated himself. They're pushing forward. The Rupture leaping in, and bye-bye to Scout. AHQ, they're finding the edge. They're pushing in for more. One more Rupture. Mako sidestep, but it will cost him his life. Mountain wants to keep it going. The Baron in the sights of AHQ. This could be their game.
There's minions on their inhibitor right now, so they could finish the Baron for the empowered recall if they want. Send one person to clear off those minions, that person being Ziv, who has teleport, and try and pressure.
Baron is going to drop. No one there to contest. EDG backing off, not looking to double down there, not looking to take a big risk that could end the game. This is AHQ with Baron in their back pocket, but the inhibitor will drop. Wuhan's happy to see that. That could very well mean that AHQ won't be able to get a greater advantage here.
Minions are the real MVP in that last battle for the side of EDG. The side waves were set up, but still 25 seconds on mid lane, 30 seconds on Mako, and with the Baron, AHQ look to pressure.
iBoy, Clear Love, and Mouse versus the world. No support, no second damage source here.
We're probably going to see them use the teleport on this first minion that hits the Nexus turret. AHQ want to finish it before Scout gets back.
Coming up, looking for the opportunity. iBoy uncontested. They might just focus.
Well, they've got it.
Howard. iBoy's been knocked back into the middle of the team. The GA will be procced, but they're ready this time around. The Rupture not going to connect home, but it does not matter. AHQ in the face of disaster managed to find the fight, managed to find their win condition. Scout, he's just poking at him, but it does not matter because this is their Nexus. This is their game. AHQ going to find their first win on the world stage.
Thank you very much, Dash. Indeed, joined here by Ziv after, well, it was a very hard-fought game. In the end, Ziv, you guys won. You guys had a huge lead and a lot of kills on your Twitch early, but still it took a really long time to close out the game. Can you walk me through the story of the game from your perspective?
首先，恭喜你们获得刚刚那一场比赛的胜利。那你们前期突击拿到了很大的优势，但却花了很多时间才结束了比赛。可以稍微谈一下你们这一场比赛的流程，然后稍微谈一下你的想法吗？
最主要是他们有圣这个角色，然后圣面对突袭或者是酷袭的话，他的技能组其实是有点就是扛得到我们的，所以我们也不能贸然开战。然后主要是突袭还选对面寇格魔还选了一个防御装，所以我们中间有尝试，但是发现伤害不太够。
I think the main blocker for us was Shen because Shen kind of counters Corki and also Twitch. And also they had defensive items built on their side, so it was hard for us. And we did try a couple of times mid-game, but then we failed, but then, we went into late game.
Yeah, it got a little dangerous because indeed we had an AD carry on the other side with Random's Omen, a lot of defenses. When did you guys see that in the game? Did you tab and see it? And then what was your plan to kind of fight against that?
的确，对面 ADC 买了蓝盾这张装，那你们大概多久的时候有意识到他要 build 这个装，然后你们的策略是什么？
其实，在中期，就是我们老鼠刚拿完一个4杀之后，我们在中路有尝试开战一波，然后发现他选择了这装备，然后其实也是蛮有道理的，因为毕竟可以降低暴击伤害，然后所以我们就是还要再等老鼠出到那个俄语之后，才能就是尝试看看。
So during our fight, the quadra kill from Twitch, that's when we noticed, we're like, doesn't really make sense. Like, why are they building that? And so we did try a couple of times, and because that item, lowers the critical damage, so they had to wait until late game, and until Twitch got last word first, until then were they able to turn that fight back.
Yeah, and a very important victory. Last year wasn't the best year for LMS at Worlds. You guys didn't get out of groups, but now HQ starts by taking down the #1 seed out of the LPL. So how far do you think your team can go this World Championship?
去年 LMS 赛区表现不如预期，但是你们今天第一场 LMS 就拿下了胜利。那你觉得你们打进8强有多少信心？
其实一开始大家就比较看好我们，但是今天我们赢他第一场胜利之后，我就相信我们应该可以继续乘胜追击。
I know that a lot of people didn't expect us to win this game, but after today's victory, we're pretty confident that we can move on to the next stage.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Ziv, and thank you very much, Christine. We'll be going back to the guys at the desk.